Hi, I'm Stuart Oldmeadow.
I'm Paul Evans.
And I'm Jessica McFarlane Ogden. Welcome to the Miles Market Update.
So Paul, I think it's fair to say there's a little bit of uncertainty economically at the moment. Inflation is still an issue and cost of living pressures are easing, but maybe not as quickly as the RBA would like.
Definitely, Stu. Small businesses are facing higher costs and consumer spending is obviously down.
Which is why, if you are thinking about engaging an agency, it's more important than ever to choose experience. At Miles, we've navigated through all market conditions. Our experienced team have the credentials and maturity to guide you through the process of all of your real estate needs.
And despite this current climate, we've had a good run of sales, which we'll touch on shortly. So Stu, tell us what's been happening in the local Banyule market.
Yeah, thanks Paul. The median house prices in Banyule continue to rise from $1,122,000 in the first quarter to $1,170,000 in the second quarter, with some suburbs seeing big jumps. Ivanhoe East is up 13% at $2.63 million. Rosanna up 20% at $1.4 million. Heidelberg Heights up 13% at $1.1 million, and McLeod up 8% at $1.3 million. Banyule has seen big upswing in listing volume over the last 6 months, giving buyers more choices, particularly first home buyers more opportunities to enter the market with a good supply of units and apartments.
And Stu, the residential sales team have also performed exceptionally well. Tell us a bit more about this.
Yes, we've had a very solid run. We set the team a target of 100 sales in 100 days, in this being our 100th year. I'm very pleased to say that we hit our target in 84 days. Now, not all sales have been easy in this current climate, and this shows strong buyer activity locally, but also highlights the dedication, strength and experience of our sales and marketing team, who have all worked tirelessly to achieve great results for our vendors during what is often a quieter time of the year in our real estate market.
That's certainly a great effort from the team. Where do you see the market going in the next 3 to 4 months, Stu?
In short, we see the market remaining steady, in particular with a strong desire for the turnkey family home, with the flexible spaces in the prime locations, close to all the amenities, the transport, education and the parks. These are still very popular and generating good competition amongst buyers. We've had some very notable sales, including a range of mid-century homes with downsizers selling up after many years and the new generation of families coming in. We've had 43 and 45 Outlook Drive in Eaglemont. Number 43 was a classic elevated mid-century family home on 1,363 square metres sold at auction. And next door was number 45 Outlook, an iconic Walter Burley Griffin home, sold in April also to a local family. 24 Alfreda Avenue in Rosanna, sold at auction with 4 bidders competing strongly for the keys, pushing well above the reserve. 13 Castella Street, Ivanhoe East, also sold very well. It was a private sale, sold in 18 days with 3 parties putting in offers and competing for the unrenovated residents. If you are thinking about selling, speak to an experienced Miles agent about the optimal selling time, the ideal sales strategy, and an accurate appraisal of the current market conditions. At Miles, we can also help you prepare your property in winter for a successful spring sale. I'm very pleased to introduce Fiona Feely from our concierge service.
Thanks, Stu. The Miles Concierge Project Management Service is dedicated to quoting, coordinating and scheduling multiple trades, including the management and delivery of small to medium non-structural renovations. We can refurbish and refit tired spaces, helping increase your property's market value without overcapitalising in the process. Our team will prepare a no-obligation and cost-free quote based upon your specific requirements tailored to your budget. Alternatively, if you're simply looking for a specific trade service provider, from electrician to gardener to painter to plumber to cleaner to removalist, we have multiple proven trades we can recommend. Best of all, our service is available to anyone who wants the peace of mind knowing their trades have been fully vetted for quality and value. Even if you've never been a client of Miles and just need some home improvements made, Miles Concierge is fully available to you.
Thanks, Fee. So Paul, tell us about what's been going on in the commercial markets.
Thanks, Stu. The commercial market has been inconsistent recently, with many transactions happening off-market or post-auction. But despite this, deals are still being made, though not with the usual 4-week period that we're used to. Recent sales have shown some promising returns. 22 Livingston Street, Ivanhoe, which sold between 4.5 and 5 mil, sold at a yield of 5.5% return. And Shop 5 at 145 Upper Heidelberg Road in Ivanhoe in the Arcade sold for $500,000, reflecting a return of 4.8%. Suite 6 at 50 Upper Heidelberg Road, Ivanhoe, a very nice modern strata office, sold for $1.25 million, and that reflected a yield of 6.25%. 28 Kernai Avenue in Reservoir, a factory, older style factory, sold at auction for $1.1 million, with a land and building rate of $2,400 a square metre. And 120 Lower Plenty Road, Rosanna, off-market sale recently just next to the Miles office at $755,000.
Thanks, Paul. So what have you got coming up in the next month or so?
We've got a variety of retail and industrial properties that are coming up for sale. 28 Peel Street, Eltham, an industrial site ready for development or use as a storage yard, some 900 square metres. That's coming up for sale via expressions of interest in late July. 41 Lower Heidelberg Road, Ivanhoe, the Fairy Hills ice cream shop, is coming up in early August, priced between $1.1 and $1.2 million, we'd hope. 204 Upper Heidelberg Road in Ivanhoe, a dental practice currently. We're selling the freehold there at about $1.8 million. That'll be coming on in August. And 147, 149 Sackville Street, Collingwood, some 500 square metres of commercial zone land. We anticipate a price between $3 to $3.3 million coming up in late July via a tender process. The market remains active, though in an unconventional way, with off-market sales and varied offerings. If you're considering selling, it's crucial to settle before the 2025 land tax assessments as at 1 January 2025. Our team's here to guide you through these evolving conditions for the best outcomes, and we're happy to assist at any time. Over to you, Jess. Tell us what's happening in the rental space.
Thanks, Paul. The residential rental market continues to perform strongly in 2024, with rents continuing to track higher in Melbourne and Banyule over the last quarter. Ivanhoe East units have increased 22.4% at an average of $600 per week. Houses in Alphington have increased 23% at an average of $860 per week. And median rents in Melbourne's northeast have increased 14.3% over the last 12 months. The positive news from an investor's perspective is that rental yields are exceptionally strong and the capital growth outlook is positive, especially when looking at the long-term potential in Melbourne with its current low supply issues and high population growth. The Miles vacancy rate has increased slightly and is currently at 1.59%, compared to the Melbourne-wide vacancy rate of 2.2%. Renter inquiry remains very strong. Our team handled over 8,700 inquiries in the second quarter of this year, and with an average of just 16 days on market, we efficiently complete the leasing process, minimising loss for our clients.
Wow, Jess, that's a lot of people looking for rentals.
Yes, it is. If a property is well presented and priced well, it should lease very quickly to quality renters. We place extremely high importance on the renter selection process, ensuring your investment property is well protected. We recently leased 3 at 51 Wilfred Road, Ivanhoe East for $1,200 per week, 74 Casey Crescent View Bank leased for $800 per week, and 139 at 626 Heidelberg Road, Alphington leased for $1,050 per week in just 12 days. At Miles, we do manage properties outside of the Banyule area and we offer a premium property management service. So please get in touch should you wish to get an up-to-date appraisal.
As we celebrate our 100 years in business, we thank all of our clients for choosing Miles.
And we thank our staff for their hard work in making Miles the leading agency in Banyule.
Please get in touch to discuss any of your real estate goals for 2024, and we'll be more than happy to assist. Thanks for listening.